is the worst, man. You know what I'm saying? I got two West Coast legends, man, sitting with me right now, man. And we over here on the spot at the spot, man. And you know, this is the Fuck Wayne campaign, man.
I'm not a part of that.
Man, you scoot over, nigga, on my mama, nigga. Shit. I don't bite. Shit.
You scooted away from me. I get it. I understand. I get it. It's a little bit too much. The aura's a bit much. I understand. I got it. It's okay.
Hey, go like, comment, and subscribe, man. You know what I'm
them
saying?
Niggas
We
over
at
there
the spot
playing
SoDo.
footsies and shit.
Nigga, I'm about to say, man, your arms is too short to box with God, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, we gonna start this shit how we always would. Started all the way from the left. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, man? State your name and your rank there, man, young man.
Mr. McGlover, man, you know what I mean? Financial consultant and, you know what I mean? Team member of the spot SoDo, you know what I mean? Popping shit around here. Yeah. Hello.
Man, you know, shit.
Man, yeah. Man, it's on you,
It's
baby.
Justin Trey in here, man. Fat Pasadena's finest in the building.
Yes, sir. Big Sad 1900. I'm out that West LA, Los Cienega Heights.
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? And the one and the motherfucking only, Saint Nick. It ain't against the rules to choose, because he likes to frolic in the snow. And I'm not talking about dope or cocaine. I'm talking about the hoe. You know? Nah, man, rock, man.
Yo, it's Rock the Ruler in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy you want to call when you want to get advice about how not to get arrested when you call the police on your white girlfriend.
Like that there, man.
That was deep.
Therefore, man, you know what I'm saying, man? We're going to call this episode, man, DV, man, domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Sam, what's up with it, man?
Man, what's popping, man?
Sam, what's going on, man?
We go way back,
Man, real fucking talk, baby. Man, first off, let them know where you up out of, man.
I'm out that West LA, man. Like Cadillac and Los Cienega.
Okay.
You know, Sawyer, Gun 3 over there, Bedford Street, Cornish Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm out the Heights. They call the whole area Los Cienega Heights.
So you one of the niggas that burnt down this Circuit City back in the day and shit like that?
Nah, I was that man. I was a kid actually, man. I remember Circuit City though. I remember that shit. Yeah,
You say that.
I was a young kid though when that happened.
Man, shit. Oh my mama, man. Where'd you go to school at?
I went to Hamilton. I went to Fairfax. I was getting kicked out of every middle school. I done went to Emerson Middle
Paul
School,
Revere and all that
Paul
shit?
Revere, Palms, all the middle schools. I ended up at Audubon and Mount Vernon. I done got kicked out of all the schools in my district, like in West LA.
That's damn near all the schools in your district. I'm like,
You know what I mean? Emerson, Palms,
Fuck.
Webster. I kicked out of all them middle schools, and I ended up at Mount Vernon, and I ended up at Audubon.
Man, hey, shit. So
that nigga knew everybody then.
I knew a lot of motherfuckers. I mean,
you know, so man, a lot of history, a lot of West LA history, man, and shit like that, man. So when you tapped in, man, where your peoples come up out of? Were they originally, man, they from where, the South, the East?
Yeah, what is it, Shreveport, Louisiana?
Shreveport, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah, they up out of there for sure. My people come from there. My grandpa, my grandma.
I'm just over here like the weed, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we gonna talk about this shit, man. You feel me? On the real.
Sad, what's cracking with you, man?
I'm working on these albums, man. I'm just putting this shit. I got a show May 17th.
Yeah.
I've been dropping these albums, trying to put this shit together, man. I'm still in the field though, you know.
Man,
they be thinking I'm a rapper, man. I'm still trying to make it in the rap shit, man. But you know,
owning the rap shit, my nigga.
Yeah,
it's going pretty good right now.
Yeah, man. Motherfuckers is looking at you watching,
yeah,
bro.
man. It's crazy, right?
You just so humble. You know what I'm saying? It's
extremely. It's crazy.
You know?
It's crazy because to keep it straight real with you, I watch your movement. Man. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy when I'm like sitting back and I'm like,
you seen it from the beginning.
Man, hey.
You seen it from the beginning, Sad?
He seen it from the beginning. I know it's even crazier for you watching it. You know what I'm saying?
You watched it bubble up from a fetus.
That's dope.
Nah, man, it's just the movement, man. You know what I'm saying? First off, man, let me go ahead and say rise and power, man, to Steve-O, man.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, Steve-O.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Before we get this shit going and we get to talking, man, because he was a major factor
Definitely.
And me knowing this man,
Yeah.
and
Rest in peace.
you know what I'm saying? And I just, before we get to going, I just kind of laughed because the first time I ever met Steve-O, you had to know me. Think I said, we was talking, like, you see how we talking in a little circle? And we get to laughing, and he start laughing. I'm like, hey, who the fuck is this nigga? I don't know this nigga. And they laughing, because everybody around me, man, you know what I'm saying? The Mr. J's, the Princes, and everything. They like, oh, no, he cool, bro. That's Prince's cousin, man. That's Prince's people's, man. That's young Steve-O, man. He coming up. Yeah, nigga, I don't know this nigga, man. And you know what I'm saying? He good brother, man. You know what I'm saying? When I would, in my ventures across America and shit like that, he was one of those, man, that I ain't gonna say I would necessarily run into him, but I would run into a flagship that might be a part of him.
Right, of course.
In my various travels around the fucking world in this bubble. So rise and power to that brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Steve-O played a big part, bro. Like, in my whole... I probably would never have been a rapper if it wasn't for Steve-O.
Yeah.
Steve-O really, like, pushed me. Because to me, I thought it was corny. I mean, I knew how to rap from going to jail and shit, but, like, I didn't believe in it like a real... All the rappers I seen, I never seen them in the streets. So to me, that was like, I didn't know where them niggas came from like that. So to me, it was kind of like, I'm like, that shit, it wasn't, like, believable until I seen, like, a Nipsey Hussle or like a Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? When I started seeing like a Draco, rappers like that, that's what made it more believable for me. Like, you know what? I probably could do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk. Bro, the So Way Out, man, they got, man, they was like Ian and Polly, Oos Lee. They was the one who was like, hey, bro, that nigga sad hard. They was like, that nigga hard. I said, yeah. I was like, yeah. You like, yeah. It's like, yeah, man. I said, I listened to some of it, Rise in Power. I'd be lying if I said anything different, because niggas know me. I was like, yeah, that nigga hard, bro. That nigga Steve-O can't rap, though. And I'm happy about it. You know what I'm saying? And this is something I told, hey, my nigga.
Steve-O ended up getting better over the years. That shit crazy.
Everything. But I was like, hey, bro, just be the CEO.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was hard for him a little bit. Oh, me.
Man, again, man, Rise in Power, bro. These real stories, man. But you know what I mean?
I used to always tell that nigga, man, we go in the studio. I'm like, he like, bro, I ain't no fucking rapper, bro. I'm like, Steve-O, get on the second verse. He like, bro, this for you, bro. This for you to do. Like, I ain't no rapper like that, bro. I'm just.
How long did it take you to embrace, you know what I'm saying, really just getting in there and flowing, you know what I mean? It's coming from like, man, I'm like trying to do this shit for real.
Man, it took a long time, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Cause I had times where I started to rap, bro, and then I quit. Maybe 2 or 3 times. I got a song right now called Los Cienega Heights that I put it out. It did like 500 views. And I was like, man, this shit hard. They ain't feeling this. I'm cool. I quit. But now it's had 1 million. The shit had like 1.1 million views. So that just showed me like, maybe I had to come back with a different, like, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm a nigga in the streets. Right. I'm going to put this out with no video, audio, and it's going to take off. Yeah, no, I don't work like that. I had to come with the visual, let them see what I'm talking about. That same song, that was at 500 views for 2 years. That motherfucker had 1 million some views now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it was then a progression, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? Niggas watched it and shit like that, man, Before we go any further, though, man, I'm going to say it, I always laugh about it, man. You know what I'm saying? This the $100,000 man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's the $100,000 man.
It's the legend.
This the legend, nigga, on my mama.
Everybody done heard the stories and shit for sure. Yeah. I know a lot of people come up to me, they be DMing me, they done heard the stories and shit for sure.
I'm here to facilitate that story and facilitate, man, and say, you know what?
It ain't fiction.
It wasn't fiction. I don't know how. I just happened to run into this man around my travels and shit.
I drink to that.
around this good Hollywood, California, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I run into this young brother, man. You know what I mean? So when I run into him, as quiet as it's kept, and I told him, he was the first person I had ever seen to have tattoos on their face.
Word?
Nigga, my mama. I had never seen that before.
Wow. Shit.
Especially in the movement, how we was moving. I had never seen nothing like that. Like, I'm like, whoa.
It was definitely new, for sure.
On my mama. I told her. I kept it 100 with her. I'm like, bro.
That's why I knew I had to be more a player and more like a more gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
From the inside community, it was a lot of like, hold on, man.
Nah, it was, I'm going to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it real with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you sniffing, nigga, I was already that nigga. Mm-hmm. So I'm in my city. I'm in Hollywood. So one thing about, man, you know what I mean, when you playing football, man, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like, man, you a player, man, you know what I'm saying, on the field, you gonna see who's sitting back on the injury reserve and then who got some fresh new starters in this motherfucker and shit like that.
Hello? For sure.
So you know me, I zeroed in immediately. Because when I seen the starting lineup, I was like, hold on. Mm-hmm. So when I seen the starting lineup,
Flavors.
Man, no, not flavor, a flavor.
A flavor.
Ate one flavor.
A flavor.
Okay.
Not flavors.
Okay.
Can you guess the flavor? We're gonna play guess the flavor with
We ain't even gotta
if it come to hit the licks, I'm gonna say duck.
Man, I ain't even gonna, man, listen. I'm
Them
gonna
ducks be hitting
Hey,
big
listen, man, the type of flavor you like, man.
Yeah, around the duck.
We ain't gonna say too much, man. We gonna talk, man. We gonna talk.
I don't care 1,000.
Okay.
I have no fucking clue.
I know you don't, man. I know you don't.
I told you
Which
he was
is
black.
hilarious as fuck for me, to be honest.
Nah, listen.
I'm so happy. If I was sitting back like, this is the most hilarious conversation I've
right
heard
now,
in
this
days.
what it is. We really talking in the street lingo that we all understand.
I know.
So it's like,
and that's why it's hilarious for me.
Look. I'll explain it. So in LA, man, you know what I'm saying? There's clubs and shit like that everybody fuck with. Now, you know, when you're popular and you happen to go to these clubs and shit like that, everybody know your name.
Okay.
So by going to these clubs and everybody know your name, you're gonna pay attention when you see somebody that show up that's new to the club. Rather if it's females, rather if it's males.
Right.
So when I sat back, I was able to pinpoint some new motherfucking people that's coming to the club.
Gotcha.
And when I zeroed in, it was something I had never seen. Something so exotic, but it had a tattoo on his face. Oh. So I'm thrown off.
Oh, okay.
I'm totally thrown off.
Oh, man.
Cause I've never seen, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming from an old type of mindset, but I'm not looking at it.
Coming from the Old Testament.
I'm not looking at it. No, I'm not looking at it from Michael Jackson's video. And in them song Smooth Criminal, man, the female, man, had it on her face. I'm not looking at it from the exotic point of that standpoint of this is somebody's dream, this is somebody's pleasure, this is somebody's thing. I'm looking at it from a street thing like, what in the fuck is a female doing with a fucking tattoo on her face? And a woman of that goddamn caliber.
Pledge allegiance.
So I wonder who brought this goddamn motherfucker to the club? And then I zero in. Oh, okay.
We used to have conversations about this years ago. Oh, me.
I said, so the first time I meet him, I'm having a and why he don't want her, and why that's gonna, man. And you know,
Take
coming
the
to
money down,
coming,
all that
hey
shit.
man, we not in them clubs over there, man, in LA, man. We in these clubs over here in Beverly Hills,
They
man.
don't wanna see that and all that other shit, right?
And about
That nigga hit a slam dunk,
About a
didn't he?
couple days later.
Did he?
That nigga hit a
About a couple of days later.
Did he?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, man? You feel me? Man, I get to the club and shit like that, man. They talking about the admission. They want 100,000 to get in. I say, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
What?
Yeah.
They wanted 100,000 to get in
What the fuck are they doing in the club?
because the standards was already
in
set.
Yo, there better be a laundry list of illicit and explicit activity happening inside that club
Man, more than
that justifies paying $100,000
more
to
than
get
what you
in.
know, man. More than what you know.
sure.
It's
Oh,
for
I'm
sure.
sure it is. I'm the nigga with
But
the camera.
You gotta feel me. The bar was set. The only last nigga that was around there or that did some shit like that
Hey, you ever
was Gangsta Brown.
That's what I
you
was
ever
about to
get
say
a big
next.
trap and
Gangsta
just
Brown.
hold, you be happy in the inside and just happen to hold your face, you be like, you know what I'm saying?
You know
One
what?
of them traps
You know
you
what?
just be
It's
like,
like this. It's like
I ain't
this.
gonna
That
let
shit
this.
fire though.
I'm gonna be real with you.
That shit fire.
It motivated me and it put a smile on my face because it's like, damn. Even though I didn't get the 100,000, it's somebody out
the
here
game
that
was
That
good.
got it. Oh,
Nigga, the
mama.
game was good.
And out of all the motherfuckers that could have got it,
Hey. Oh,
here, this
mama.
youngster that I just
This
was
young
sitting back
nigga.
preaching to,
He got it.
he
And,
got it.
man.
and what's
Hey.
funny to piggyback off that is when I
Touchdown.
when I first met Sad, you feel me, out here, like I been heard of this dude, you feel me? Like, and I'm from way down, you know, he from West LA. I'm from down the way by Pasadena, like, and I had been heard of him. And just like we said with the motivation, like I heard of it, been hearing it. I'm down around where I'm at, you know, that one club and everybody know in LA. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing it, and I finally ran into him out here. And that shit was motivation, because like what he said, like, man, this rap shit corny and this, that, and the other. And like the new day and age, my thought, I'm like, man, if you ain't already somebody, it's whoop de whoop. And then seeing him like really doing the music and then be a legend in that aspect, it's like, oh, you could really, you just gotta manifest this shit. You can come out and do whatever you want to do because it's like
whatever you want to do.
that's not like people make that regular, but it ain't regular. Like I be texting them all the time, like, bro, you need to get serious, bro. You need to like take it to another, because it's like you ain't. That's different, bro. Like in both fields, like
I still battle with that, bro. Today, bro. Like I still be like, I ain't no rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? But really, I am. I got a show coming up. I'm signed to Empire. I got my LLC. Well, I got a partnership with Empire. Excuse me. I'm signed to myself, 1900 Records. So it's like I still battle with that though, bro. Like I'm a rapper though, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no rapper. That's when I get in my little modes. Cause I still be in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what's crazy, my nigga? It's that you be banging your shit and saying your stuff, but me being an LA nigga, he from Inglewood, I'm from Inglewood, all that. Even the homie right Pasadena, you got a big following with the
Fucking
Dom
following.
moves, my nigga. I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
real now.
You know why I think?
A
Because
lot of the, you
I
be
don't-
surprised, bro.
I try not to like. I'm not gonna say I never diss niggas. I diss niggas directly that I be funky
Yeah.
with, but for the most part, I try to steer away from that and speak just from a Hispanic or a black nigga coming from the streets.
Yeah.
Just whether you gang bang or not. I try to speak from the struggle where, like, you know, somebody trying to help their mom pay the bills or put food in the refrigerator.
Yeah, you ain't all extra out.
Yeah, I
know,
don't really
so
see
keep
that
in
as my lane. I see more my lane and really just speaking the struggle, the truth, and I feel like a lot of y'all relate to that. Whether you a Damu, a Crip, a SA, you know what I'm saying? Everybody relate to that. Just going through the struggle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, remember though, like when you talk about that whole idea about saying like you're not a rapper, it's like, yo, it's a job. That's
Yeah.
it. It's not an identity. It's a job.
More like a job for
That's
sure.
all it is. It's like, yo, they would be saying like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
it's hard for us to separate that shit sometimes though, because it's like we really street niggas, and then growing up, the rappers was just always so like
Like
this.
rap niggas, street niggas.
So to feel like we're that is kind of like nah, like man,
Just like-
It's
You
like,
didn't
oh, you
know-
a rapper, nigga? Take a
Yeah.
fade.
Yeah,
Nigga.
but
Like,
you,
you know what I'm saying?
but you
Like,
didn't
nigga.
know you were watching somebody at work.
yeah, nah, for
That
sure.
dude isn't getting up at that hour of day and going to that photo shoot and making sure that they had a haircut
Right.
and then dealing with the marketing person and going to hair and makeup because you will have to if you get into that lane. Like, it's a job.
Definitely
And so
a
it's just
job.
like once you start to deal with it from the perspective of like, oh, this is an 8 to 10 hour day, and if I treat it like that, then I can fit it into my life, and I can stop being a rapper.
Overtime, nigga.
Man,
Time
it come
and
with
a
it
half.
come being from where I'm from though. I feel like it come with politics. You know, I'm a Crip in
Hey.
L.A.
Major.
And it's
All
like it be
jobs
so many politics. Sometimes I tend to forget it's a job. Like I be like, so I get sidetracked sometimes, bro. Like it's just hard. That's why I come out here sometimes and get away from that. It make it, you know what I'm saying? But nah, you definitely right. It is the
Yeah,
job.
Because
I
there's
get it,
politics in just the most cutthroat spots you can be is in a space where there's no gun. Because the gun that's pointing at you isn't visible. It's not physical. It's somebody's business. It's somebody's intellect when they're using the deal points against you, and they're hoping you can't even see it. So it's just like, yo, like it all translates. But like when you at work and you realize like, hey, work, this politics, same politics.
Nah.
Same
Different
shit.
politics. I get what you're saying.
Sometimes
From
the
a corporate-
politics get deep.
But these see this
It's
this is the thing.
It's the same in principle.
Principle.
not in practice.
It's see
It is the same practice because you like me having a conversation with the bank's management team, you know, about just how they do the management thing and all that, right? They had to build the portfolio really kind of, you know what I'm saying? Who a nigga is, where a nigga from, because the thing about these politics is it goes deeper than the streets.
Real talk.
These gangs and stuff like this been around for 50 years, 60 years. So you think the politics don't correlate to that, but it do because it's people in position. You feel me? That's from this area or this area. And you know what I'm saying? They kind of control a lot of different things. You know, so it put us in a, like you said, it's a box really, it's just politics. Like you really got to deal with different type of shit. Like you can want to do a song with, like, perfect example, we did a song together. Like I got some of my homies that's like, hey, you know, they whoopty whoop over there. And it's like, yeah, but it ain't got nothing to do with us, you know, and it's separate. And we out here getting money. We on some different shit. We, you know what I mean? But it comes with the politics. You'll have your people turn their back on you, or certain doors close, or just different things that happen. So you got to play that shit a certain way.
Hey, not to interject, because I'm going to piggyback off what you just said, bro. sad. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, cause niggas want to know. Niggas been. I told them you was coming up here. They had a question, man. The politics. We speaking on politics. Nigga, you got some motherfucking hard ass work with them niggas out the jungles.
Yeah,
And I know it was politics with that.
definitely. And that's crazy because
And y'all
look,
made some timeless
music. The type of person
Some
I am,
slap.
though, bro. I'm willing to go against. I'm just a man. First of all, I'm a man, and then me, even meeting Saint Nick and them in that club turned me to a gentleman. So me seeing it gave me a different outlook on things. That's what people don't be realizing. Like I've been around a lot of different people. So I kind of stand on that as a man. Like I had to make a decision. Like I got songs with Neighborhoods. I got a song with Zoe Osama. We about to work on more music. He from East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So that's another one.
That's
I can have homies. I can have homies have.
bro.
I stand on it, man. I stand on it as a man, though. Like if a person carry themselves a certain way, I'ma rock with them. I see past the blue, the red, the gangster neighborhood, all that. I'm big sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see past all that.
That's why niggas fuck with you, bro.
I'm not simple-minded, bro. I done been to Hawaii, Miami. You go certain places around the world, they don't even care about that.
That means nothing.
You know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing to them.
Yeah.
I done been over there. Them niggas talking about, if it ain't about a dollar sign, it don't mean nothing.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy you brought, because I was going to bring up that point of saying, I was going to ask him, like, would you feel like how we met you?
And that's
was
big
that
for the city, bro.
Man, it's stupid, because I want to say, what was the first festival that you headlined or that you was on that was a big festival?
Was that Day in Vegas?
Day in Vegas. This on my mama. Fuck my head up. Big Jumbotron. Motherfucker say sad 1900.
Man.
Fuck my head up. But I've been there a couple of times. But it's funny to me because it's like, again, I remember when me riding up on bro and telling them, hey, my nigga, I keep hearing you hot. Everybody telling me you hot. I don't know what the fuck you doing. I don't know what you're doing right now.
I'm working all these niggas, man. I'm working,
Cause
man.
he don't listen to rap
I'm
for
working.
real.
Yeah, I know.
listen to
You be
rap.
listening to the smooth. I be on. That's crazy because I barely listen to rap.
Yeah.
I be listening to smooth oldies and all type of shit too. That's why it be hard for me to put that into the environment. Like if you listen to my music, I'm just talking about killing niggas. I don't even listen to niggas talking about killing niggas. You feel me? I'm talking about more like explaining my story and my struggle, trying to make some money. Like it's a bigger story than what it. You know what I'm saying? You hear a normal rap song today, they talking about a 40
We
glide.
be talking about that, putting that A on the map up here.
Yeah, I'm
I be
talking about
Saz,
like.
Cop, calm down, man. Stop saying that. Don't
Yeah, nah, that too.
Stop bringing these niggas up
yeah.
here, man.
Yeah, nah, definitely. You are what? I had
the
to fall.
cat's out the bag.
I had to
Yeah,
fall all the
yeah,
way
the
back
cat's
from
already
that,
out the
boy.
bag,
I had to fall all the way
See, I ain't
back.
laughing.
Shit, that's funny.
What? I barely be one to man. Even with my song I just put out, Midnight in Seattle.
Oh my God.
That's gonna make everybody want to
Listen.
come to Seattle.
Don't give 'em too much juice.
That's gonna make everybody curious.
Midnight
you know what
in
I'm saying?
Seattle was
Listen.
fucking, that was viral.
Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. Before you drop that song, and what everybody sitting in here is going to tell me, I say, bro, if somebody can make a song where they incorporate the whole Seattle,
Oh yeah,
they going to win. On my mama. I remember, how long did I preach that?
Yeah.
Was preaching it. I said,
Man.
bro, if somebody, and then I run it, say, Nate, it's my album. He sent me the album right then and there. We chopping it up. He sent me the album. Man, I'm listening to
cigar.
Midnight this. I'm like, I came
I
in.
shout out everybody.
I screamed when I came in. I said, bro, I've been talking about this shit for months. And an LA nigga came and did it.
I was just about to say that nigga Impact is crazy, bro. Cause I was like, we left my video shoot and went to his video shoot. And when I got there, bro, you'd have thought we was in the Playboys or something. Like,
this the thing.
Like he got love,
This
bro.
the-
like
this
a whole
the thing,
different kind of
though.
love in
This is-
Seattle.
this
Shout
is-
out everybody in Seattle too,
Man,
man.
love.
It's
Shout out,
major
man.
love, man.
Shout out that
Real.
206,
For
man.
sure. Yeah, I
This
love
is
Seattle niggas, man.
just
They
the
love me,
love,
man.
man.
They
That's
just like,
love.
I feel like I'm at home, bro. Like
That's what I
motherfucker be
told
wondering,
her.
like,
Yeah.
how can I be in Seattle 90 days and not fly back home one time? Man, look, I'm at home, nigga. What?
Straight
Ain't
out.
shit.
Same shit. I'm at home. These my brothers, man. They love me out here. So it was only right that I do that. That was like, I feel like that was me showing love, because a lot of motherfuckers get Seattle twisted, that don't be out here. You have to come out here and bump heads with these niggas to know what's going on. If you can't speak on Seattle if you've never been here. So that was like, I've been here. I've been coming out here since 2018. So I'm like, man, I done met a lot of niggas. It's time to let me, you know what I'm saying? Speak on it. Let these niggas know what's going on. It's lit. And it's a dope song, though, just like the artistry of the song. You feel me?
Shout out to you Seattle bitches, too. You know what I mean? Y'all come through for a real nigga every here and there.
Everything.
Seattle, Tacoma, Everett.
Come all y'all. Yeah,
The
y'all.
Puget Sound, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I shouted out everybody. I shouted out Tacoma, Spokane,
Spokane.
all the surrounding.
Money, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's actually my boy label, Puget Sound. My
Puget
boy
Sound.
Tuda, shout out Tuda. He
out
from
to Tuda.
Seattle. That's where I record all my songs at with my boy Tuda. That's his label called Puget Sound. And nah, for sure, I love Seattle. It's my second home, for sure.
Big Sam, you like
Definitely.
working with a bunch of artists, or you like keeping your circle small?
It just depends. Like I don't like being friends. Like I'm not a friendly type of dude.
Yeah.
So I make music with anybody, but like I'm probably not gonna call your phone every day.
Yeah, we just gonna do that and we just gonna pill out.
Yeah, we probably not go after that. We not going to like hang out at Benihana's, or we not going to the club.
That nigga don't
It just-
answer. He ain't lying. He don't
I'm
answer
like,
his phone.
man, I'm in my own little world. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be just, I'm living in my own little world. Well, whatever you call living.
Are you like that to protect your peace?
For sure, definitely. That's how I protect my peace. I don't got time for drama because it's gonna go two places. Like I know how I am with my anger, so like you know what I'm saying. I try to stay away from drama and certain things. So I know where like somebody gonna get hurt, somebody gonna go to jail. You feel what I'm saying?
What was the learning moment for you to learn that about yourself?
To learn that about myself, the learning moment, man, I probably had 1,000 of them. I probably didn't learn the first time though. Like I've been through 1,000 of the moments. Whether somebody got shot, whether I was in jail, me caught a case, me being at the wrong place at the wrong time. It was a lot of different moments, but mainly when I caught attempted murder charge for something that, you know what I'm saying, had nothing to do with me. And it took a chunk out of my life. It's a couple years. I'm like, hold on, I had something to do that day. I went to jail for 2 years. I was
Dollars
16.
out of nigga pocket too.
Everything just stopped. Whatever I had to do the next day didn't even matter. I'm in jail now for the next 2 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? You be having something to do next week? Cancel all that. Rent, whatever. You got cancel everything. You're in jail. Next 2 years, gone. Yeah, I had to wake up. Like, hold on, man. And I'm in there with people that's getting life. You feel me? I'm in there. I fought my fitness with 16-year-olds that's still in there today that ain't never getting out. So it was a big wake-up call for me. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Praying for 20 years. Niggas praying for 15 years.
Yeah.
It's
Praying
a
to get
blessing.
10,
Never
20.
get answered.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I remember.
Big wake-up call.
I remember when y'all went to Hawaii, man. Y'all set that motherfucker afire. Nigga, y'all niggas out there, nigga, jet scooters
Yeah,
and
it was
all
lit.
that. Y'all niggas was,
Me, 4A Bone,
Oh,
Silky
mama,
Slim,
man, real
my
talk.
boy Face, rest in peace, my boy Face. Yeah, we was out there lit. I was young. I looked up to y'all, like cause I I'm keep real. Where I came from, I looked up to all the gentlemen in the club we come from, because where I came from, it was just gangster shit, and that shit was just like played out to me. So I'm like, when I met niggas, like going out with niggas and the bill $400 and they paying for the bill, like keep your money in your pocket, like just buying it, giving a nigga
Feel like
gifts.
you can be yourself,
I'm like, damn,
right?
nigga bought me a gift. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
damn, it's different. Like, it was like real playerish. Like, nigga paying for the food. You want to smoke, huh? Roll up. Like, it was more like gentleman. I loved it. It was like, I come from like, it was more aggressive. Every day we fighting in the alley and squabbling and beefing over crumbs. This was like more like, hold on, man, what? Huh, you want to drive the Benz? Huh? Hop in, do your thing, spin the block. I'm like, damn, like it was good. I
Because niggas
loved
want to
it.
see a young nigga shine.
niggas
you
want
know
to
what I
see a
mean?
young nigga shine.
Yeah, so I looked up to a lot of the P's, and I looked up to a lot of the
and
niggas.
keep you going, you know what I'm saying, in your
For sure.
membership. You know what I mean? Because the motherfuckers do that, they see potential in the younger, you know what I mean?
Real talk.
You know, niggas, what young niggas don't know, older dudes look for young dudes to inherit the game down too. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's like back in the day, for instance. I wasn't around, but I know that niggas probably looked up to the drug dealers in the 80s when they had them big ass chains and coming through and with all the whips and all the pimps. You know, everybody getting money, just knowing a street nigga got 100,000 or 500,000, and you know this nigga. Like, I actually know this nigga. He got 500,000 put up in he living. He got everything he want.
It's a
Surprised the
circuit.
fuck out of me.
The young nigga need the old nigga, and the old nigga need the young nigga. The young nigga gonna keep the young bitches coming. The old nigga, but the old nigga
ain't
Got the
lying.
game, the wisdom.
I'm not saying you learn. It's like
the
the way you put it,
longevity
like,
for the
damn.
young nigga.
That nigga not
You know what I'm
lying.
saying?
Exactly.
That's
Listen,
real. I'm telling you the real.
listen,
The young nigga
listen.
gonna keep the young hoes coming.
Come
And the
on,
old
you ain't
nigga gonna
lying.
keep the young nigga the game so he can last that next 10, 20 years.
Hey, I'm
That's
about to
for
admit,
sure.
remember me being in shock of seeing tattoos on my, and then it became the normal.
Right.
But I'm so stuck in my world. And I would have stayed in my world, man, but I'm around other young men. Hey,
So back
Saint
in
Nick,
your day, that shit was like way more separated, huh? Like,
Way
they got
more
a tattoo
separated.
tier.
Yeah.
That's just it. They got a tattoo
no, I'm saying
tier.
like back, but when you was coming up, it wasn't too many niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Like from our side, that's like running the
It was
streets.
a lot.
And then,
No, it was
it
a
was still
lot.
like that?
It was. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. When we jumped off the porch, everybody that was somebody that was in the Y that had a name in the 90s, they all jumped in. So you running into, not saying that last gangbanging era, but you were kind of running into that nigga that it was some riders. That I ain't even gonna bullshit.
But they didn't want to. They was transitioning. Niggas was leaving that.
But why
you
they
know
act
what I
like
mean?
it? Why they act like it's so new? If like remember how we was talking earlier,
Yeah.
Cleabone.
Yeah.
That was 2009. Cleabone was like 40, 50. You from He from Lincoln Park. He was, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but that's the
It's
thing.
your presentation, brother.
It's all in the way of how you present.
Yeah,
You know
and that's why, hey, I had to be more a player. I felt like me having tattoos on my face, I had to be more of a gentleman, more a player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just more smooth. I'll sit back, listen. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew that. I'm like, people already probably looking at me like a thug. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really looking up to niggas. So I'm like, man, I'm really trying to learn and be with y'all.
I remember,
some
man,
shit
when
like,
you
you
would
feel
show
me?
up to the office, man, in some tennis shoes, nigga, they'll chop you down for that. You know what I'm saying? Like coming that tail end. You know what I mean? You come out there, man, niggas.
That was the transition.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
saying.
man,
So
hold
I'm
on,
watching.
man.
I'm literally in that transition. I'm watching
It was
that
the transition.
I'm watching the transition because I'm like, damn, that's what y'all doing.
it's funny to see that though, because we be looking at older niggas that come to the club. You feel
It's
me?
vice versa.
And they be in that shit. And we be like, look at this nigga.
Nigga, like
This nigga
you
on
might be in a Balenciaga or whatever, not knowing.
that's really where
See,
how
but
it started.
This where the transition go in, right? And this what a lot of them old niggas used to do. So it's like, boom, you know what I'm saying? I look, man, niggas, I see Sad. Sad a new hot nigga on the motherfucking block. I'm an old nigga. I know I'm out of touch. But I know what Sad trying to do. What he trying to do, I already know. So I might fuck with Sad. And I'm gonna take Sad over. Hey man, you ever been to Hawaii? Hey man, you ever been over here to Florida? Hey, you ever been over to Texas? So when I know that when it's three out of these three females that's looking at this young dude, that's looking at this young king, and he don't choose them, then there I am. I'm the
Because
second
all
opinion.
three ain't gonna stay.
I'm the
Hey.
second opinion.
Shout out 4A Ball, man. That's my boy.
Hey, what Sad's not
Man.
gonna notice after a while, my outfits is gonna look like Sad's outfits.
Right.
After a while, my hair gonna be cut.
Because y'all
kinda
going
like
to the
how
same
You
store
ain't got
now.
no hair though.
Hey,
No,
that's
but I'm
crazy.
just using it as a metaphor.
Hey, Steve-O, hey, look, rest in peace, Steve-O, bro. You know, he ran
That
with a
nigga
lot of
say
the
squeeze into them
OGs.
jeans,
I used to
nigga.
always see Steve-O with the OGs. Money
mama.
Ray, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, mama.
A lot of the OGs, and I used to always wonder, like, damn, why Steve-O be with these old niggas? But I'm like, damn, Steve-O's so sharp, though. I'm like, I start paying attention. I'm like, Steve-O learning. He learning with them niggas. He really,
that's
he
what it
run
is.
with the older, like, Steve-O, you would catch him with OGs all day.
But that's when we're your age and we came up, we really coming from banging. We really all coming from banging.
I got
Yeah.
a question. Are y'all guys over or under 30? Because I'm
32.
okay. I'm 33. So I'm sitting back like, because every time you say you were old nigga, I'm sitting back looking at you like, the fuck?
It's like, but nah, in street terms.
I get it in street terms.
So it's like, okay,
It's like in dog years.
Street
Well-
terms, nigga. 4 years is a lot.
No. You ain't gotta explain that one to me. I 110% get it. It's just that one of those things. Like for me, when I looked at cats who had the tattoos on their face, first time I saw that shit was when I was in high school. So for me, it was never new. It was never old because you got to understand. I'm coming from. I joke about being square, but the thing is like, yo, some of the stuff that some of y'all talk about, if you lived in a different part of the country, we saw it totally different. We didn't even have the same relationship to it. Because you got to figure, if you got people who are 10 years older in the Midwest in 2007, no one has a face tattoo.
But that's but
But we knew people do it, but there was a different association because the Midwest is so closed off.
but that's like what 2007, 2008, huh?
Yep, around that time.
That's what, so that when you're saying that at that, I'm
Definitely.
literally because
No, around the time.
Yeah.
No, that was like 2011.
was it? Nah, it was a little bit early.
Nah, 2011 for sure.
No,
For sure, for sure.
2011, yeah.
I had homies.
I was in high school around that time. 07.
I
It was one of the
I was in high
times.
school.
Okay, I might have been back in LA because one of the times I was back in LA.
It was the end of 11. Cause I remember we had the players ball and all this shit around that time too. Yeah, it was for sure 2011.
Man, hey,
Where y'all had the players ball at?
Where we had that motherfucker at? 4A Bone had a spot. Shout out 4A Bone, because when you was saying
man,
that,
4A Bone,
how
man.
older nigga take a young nigga under his wing, nigga took me to Hawaii, bro. I was out there fucking with that nigga. That nigga 4A Bone, boy, he
Was you
different.
playing or working?
I love that nigga 4A Bone, huh?
Working, what?
You was working?
Yeah, I was working for sure. I was just a young nigga. He was an older nigga. He took me up under his wing, and we were just out there. Nigga, he had me in the club.
every time y'all
That
say
nigga had
old
me
and
on
young-
jet skis. He just had me doing different shit that I never did.
Hey,
Like,
the
you know what I'm
funniest thing
saying?
to see is
And we in
out the
Hawaii.
hood on jet skis.
oh my
Boy,
God,
we had
know
a
the
ball,
laugh?
Bro, you feel so free.
Lord
man.
Jesus fucking
I
Christ,
love a
man.
jet ski, bro. That shit feel so free on that.
And remind you, I just got out doing 2 years for attempted murder.
over.
2 years doing attempted murder. I fought my fitness as a juvenile. I had just got out of jail when I met all the pimps and all the gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? So being out there, like, bam, it was like, damn, nigga, I was just in jail 6 months ago, nigga. Like,
Looking at forever.
you feel what I'm saying? Like, now I'm in Hawaii, nigga, on a jet ski. Nigga, I never even been, nigga, nowhere. I ain't never been nowhere. I'm in Hawaii, man. Like, this shit
That was
crazy.
your first time leaving the state?
Basically,
Hawaii?
yeah. I mean, I probably went to Vegas, but that
Like,
shit
yeah,
regular.
I'm saying,
Like,
going out
going out
2
far,
years.
definitely. Hell yeah, I went straight to
Right.
Hawaii.
Hey, you
I
did
was
all
in
2 in
jail
the
my whole
county?
life. Huh?
You did all 2 years in the county?
No, I got transferred to the county. I got locked up when I was 16. I got transferred to the county once
You
I
was
turned
a LP?
18. I was in East Lake.
East Lake.
Yep, RS, fighting my fitness.
Man, what I'm
Fitness
saying,
unit.
man, and it was man, it was young man. They
You
was
can
young.
imagine how that shit was
Savage
new to
Mode.
me, though. Like, everything that was going
Hey, can
on.
I keep it
Nigga, I
100
was
though?
fresh out,
Nah,
nigga, and I was a young
I
boy.
keep it real with you. I keep it 100 with you. I was mesmerized by the tattoos,
Man.
but the conversation.
So you left, huh? Like, whoa.
Nah, it wasn't. See, listen, who am I to come and tell a grown man what to fucking do with his face or what to fucking do with anything? But the perception, he sat there as a man and he just listened. And you know, however how he felt when he walked away, man, fuck that nigga.
Now you know what the tattoos was. While we on that topic, let me say that was more me trying to survive my environment. Like when you in the gang world, nigga, you gotta be a gorilla, nigga. I'm trying to look like a gorilla, be a gorilla. That's what the tattoos was when I was on that type of shit. But when I got out of jail and I started meeting different gentlemen, I'm like, damn. But it was
You
already
gotta
too late. I
understand,
already
this
had the
nigga straight out
tattoos.
of
You feel me?
Gladiator school.
But that's the whole thing. It's like, man, it's like you looking, you seeing for one, you watching the generation change. So for one, you watching the clothes change. You watching from being choked and knotted, gators on your feet and everything, to now you got Gucci's on your fucking feet. Now you in true religion.
You know who changed that generation, right?
Huh?
You know who changed that generation, right?
Not Wayne. Not Wayne.
Well,
That
actually, here's the
nigga
thing that
said
y'all
that
We've been the trendsetters. We've been the trendsetters.
First of
That
all,
nigga
No,
said that
I'm just saying though,
been the
Wayne
trendsetters.
made it popular for your whole entire face. Like how Big Sad Face is right now, Wayne made that popular. Like,
But
it is
listen,
okay.
listen,
I
listen.
started
listen.
seeing
But
it
also,
with
y'all
the essays
y'all
and
kinda
the
No, we've
went
seen
to
it. If you've been to the pen or anything
I think
like
I ain't
that,
gonna lie.
like,
For
you've
me,
been
it was
seeing
for me.
that
It was
for
yeah.
sure.
For me,
You been
made it
seeing
popular.
that
It was like
original stuff.
I think it was like game for me though. Like certain nigga game threw a tat on his face, and it was like LA niggas for me.
That's
I
exactly
was
what
going
I'm
to jail
talking
and
about.
seeing
Like,
young
I first
niggas.
saw
But my
Game do it.
young homie, I had a
was
homie
game. That's
14
normal.
that
That's LA
was.
shit.
I had a homie that was 14 and he was tatted all on the
But the thing
face.
about it is, it's like what y'all are missing is the fact that we're all in the exact same generation. We're just on the opposite ends of it. We're all millennials. When you talk about dog years, you're 110% correct. And so for me, the reason why I've been sitting around just like listening to you guys talk about this is because y'all keep saying old nigga, young nigga, and he keeps saying old nigga. I'm like, you're not old. you're not young. You're not old either.
But the
see,
game,
you-
Yeah, no, we
game,
just.
And I get that.
Nah, it's like you
But
come
what
from
I'm
a
telling you is-
different background, bro. Like when
Exactly.
when you grew up in the street or you going through prison or just the juvenile system, anything like that, we ain't. That's why he said dog years, bro. What your little 2 years is like 4 for us. You feel me? So it's like when we say old nigga, it's because that 4, like he's not
It's
that
the
much older
mentality.
than me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I know.
but that little gap can change things. Like, bro, I went to prison 18. My homies were
Right.
still outside. When I came back 20, I'm like, damn, bro, you
whole
niggas
other
is
nigga.
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
What
and we're only 2 years. We the same age.
What I think you
You know what I
guys
mean?
like are missing is not the fact that like, no, I totally understand it. I did. Like, hey, I know how I present. The other men in my family, penitentiary, more wild shit. Like, I'm the one who's not street, so I understand exactly what you're talking about. What I don't think a lot of people understand is like, if you realize how wild that actually is, that was foisted upon you.
Oh,
Like how
off top.
fucked
Nah,
up
but-
that
but the
is.
thing-
that
the
like
thing about
that
it
was
is-
put into your life, and it's just like, yo,
The thing
you
about,
never got a fucking shot,
Yeah,
and you
nah,
survived
for
and got this long. And I'm listening to you guys talking right now, like, yo, it's the progression. When you can even have the conversation of, oh, you were like this at this point, so you did this.
So, but
And now we can talk, and y'all as men, like, oh, y'all
Man,
really made
and that's
made
crazy
that
because
leap.
that's what I've been sitting here thinking about. Low key, I'm a representative. Like I ain't even say it right. I'm drunk, man. I slur my word.
it's
I
growth.
represent the young niggas, bro. Like
No,
who?
you're a representative.
I
You said it
represent
right.
them young niggas, bro. That nigga, they died.
Yeah.
They in jail right now. Like I was one of them. Like so when I'm like rapping and doing shows, it's like that's how I kind of carry myself. Like damn, knowing like I walked them walks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly,
I
yeah.
been did all that and did a lot of shit. And I was like, I'm like a voice for them young niggas
Hey, Sad,
that
you-
really got $1 in their pocket and don't know where they going tonight to sleep. Like I'm a voice for them young niggas, and that's why they relate to me so much. Everybody don't get to sit right here where I'm sitting at. Everybody
No,
don't
they
get to perform at the observatory. Coming from where I'm coming from,
street.
the shit I done, like you know what I'm saying. I done fought my fitness, East Lake, Juvenile Hall. I done been like with the best of them. Like you know, I didn't walk the line. So it's like it's crazy to me. I be sitting down just listening and peeping everything. I was like, damn, I don't even get. It's a lot of niggas that die, young niggas. Like I got a homie that I was in jail with that nigga back then. He just now getting out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I had to add the years up. I'm like, damn, in 11 years, I done did hella shit. I done been here. I thought about all the shit I did in 11 years. He sat in that cell for 11 years once I got out. I'm like, damn, that's crazy as hell. That shit fucked me up. Like, damn, I did a lot. Just thinking about what I did, that was 100,000. That was all between that time. It been Hawaii. I'm like, then this is my celly when I was in jail with this nigga. It's a lot of young niggas still, though. They locked up. They ain't getting out.
put it like this: it's a lot of motherfuckers that gonna spend their whole life trying to chase
Yeah, I'm gonna give
to
you-
get that
no, for
motherfucking
sure.
$100,000
I'm gonna
lick.
give you a good example. My brother, he 3 years younger than me. That nigga never went to high school, bro. You feel me?
It's a lot of
never been to high school.
So for you to come and you walk into
Niggas ain't even have 10,000.
a game full of
man,
some of the best in the motherfucking country at what it is that they do. Nigga, as they say, nigga, go throw me
Young
anywhere.
age, too.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm a
young
bubble.
age, though.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Different.
So I'm looking, you seen a youngster, and it's like you said, the progression. I'm watching the progression. I'm looking like, damn, this nigga suave. This nigga.
I
And
hopped
then
in
he
the
did
Porsche.
that.
I had the Porsche Cayenne, the
So I'm looking at,
S550.
you know how I'm looking at him, and
You know
this
what
on
I'm
my
saying?
mama. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm looking at him like,
Right.
nigga, you better not go back that way.
Man,
Because what you just did, niggas out here been their whole life.
they whole life.
You
like,
that
man.
this for you. This where you supposed to be at. This the life you supposed. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's real, though.
You know, one of the things that like, I wonder if, like, I think the people here we get it, but like, yo, in the amount of time that I spent in the corporate world, do you know the amount of motherfuckers I run into who have a degree who think they're fucking smart and couldn't walk 10 minutes in any of your shoes 5 years ago, and you have to ask yourself this question. You know what I'm saying? This guy with this degree and he did all this shit, but can't fucking navigate. Because a lot of these people can't. Like, I'm telling you guys now, like, yo, all these motherfuckers who work in these buildings, because I work in these buildings with them, they're stupid. They're
And then
actually
another thing
stupid.
too, like even when
They think that we're not smart, and they have no idea that they can't survive.
Hey, coming
we
another
know
thing
that.
too. Hey, coming from where we come from, like you see, like niggas will still make it. Like Nipsey Hussle made it. Draco, them niggas made it up out of that, and you see, like we never fight. We never stop fighting this battle that we fight. Coming from where we come from, whether you get rich, make it or not.
It's forever.
Look, they killed Nipsey at his store, his place of business. You know what I'm saying? Draco got killed at a show. R.I.P. to the both of them, nigga. He got killed at a
Man,
show.
when that happened, man, I felt some kind of way about that.
That's
man.
niggas
Just
trying to
being
make
from-
it
just
out,
being from
though,
the- yeah,
like, and it's
I
like-
didn't like that, nigga. Like,
We
man,
gon' this battle never over. I feel like when you
Yeah.
come from them type of places, you always got jealous. Like everybody, it's a lot of motherfuckers that don't make it out. So imagine all the jealousy that come with motherfucker watching you have 7 chains on. Niggas ain't never had
Brotherly
one
in the
chain.
community,
Niggas
dog.
ain't never had $10,000. You got $1 million. Think about all the jealousy that come from that environment and different motherfuckers. Like you feel me? Think about it. Like Nip got killed at his store. Like we still battle with that. Like I don't know. I could be in my hood one day. I don't know who fake don't like me or like me or not. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why, man,
That's
on my
real.
mamas, man, that's why you up in Seattle, nigga, you gonna bubble.
For sure, I learned from that. Nipsey and Draco, I'm like, damn, nigga killed Nip. And like Draco, I'm like, that's crazy. So I be paying attention to shit. And you know what I'm saying? I can't let a nigga do me. But that's with the choices I make and how I move. I gotta move a certain way. So
sometimes you got to keep that paranoia about you. You know
yeah,
what
whether
I'm saying?
think a nigga think I'm fake or not.
Yeah.
Oh, sad, don't kick it no more. Whatever it is, what it is. Nigga not about to be. Nigga, I got business to tend to. So I
got shit
can't.
to
I
do
don't got
tomorrow.
time to kick it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And niggas be envious over nothing really. So it's like when you got something.
I was mad at LA for that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, damn, niggas killed Nipsey.
Yeah, they hurt LA with that
Niggas
one.
killed
Hey,
Nip. I'm
hey,
like, that's
man.
crazy. That hurt my feelings.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I looked at
It
LA
is,
like I was kind of mad at LA, the place I'm from. I'm like, damn, niggas killed.
He ain't mad at late though. The actions of one nigga.
Nah, I know, but it just,
Yeah, nah,
I'm like it's the
Because
way
you
we,
know how
it's the
LA
way we
hell
train
no.
ourselves to be though, bro. Like niggas is killers, niggas is
but also-
hyenas. We
also
on
real
everything
shit.
moving. Like you know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit, I don't know if that shit was true what they had said about that whole situation, but that's why they be saying too. Like once you do get in these positions, it's certain shit you gotta entertain. Cause I mean, what happened. Ain't no telling. You feel me? Was meant to be is meant to be. But I feel like when you get to a certain status, bro, you ain't even supposed to be entertain. I don't even know if this is true that happened, but you ain't supposed to be entertaining conversations of. Oh,
Me, I
you
be
a
feeling like
snitch.
Nip a god,
You know what I
man. I
mean?
ain't gonna.
Like,
I be
this,
feeling like
this, that, and the other.
whether he entertain that shit or not, I be feeling like Nip a god though. I be feeling like that. It just
But if
hurt
you a
my
god-
feelings. The
if you-
fact that
if you a
nigga would
god,
take
though-
a gun.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
You know, like I don't know about what happened with none of that, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like
I
it
know
just
what you're
hurt
saying.
my feelings though. The fact that nigga would take a gun and shoot
And try to take
and
him
shoot
out.
Nip. That
Yeah.
part alone just hurt my feelings. In front of you, that
You
part
know-
alone just
you
hurt
know
my
what?
feelings. Now, yeah, that other shit, I didn't really get too into that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, that's for you though.
But that part alone just hurt my feelings. I
principle
cried,
of
bro,
all.
when that happened, bro. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
that
I'm
was
like,
my
damn,
first
they
time
killed
having,
Nipsey.
hey,
1942.
hey,
Damn.
bullshit
I went and
to the
bought a
left.
bottle.
I ain't
I'm like,
even
that's
gonna lie,
crazy.
bro.
That like hurt me, my feelings in a whole nother way, bro.
Hey,
I never
cried-
felt like
hey,
that.
I cried
You feel
too,
me?
bro. I ain't even gonna lie, my nigga. I cried.
Man.
But I felt
Man,
like
that shit
nigga, that
fucked me
hurt.
up.
Like
I did too.
I didn't like that at all.
Nipsey really,
Nigga think about that shit now. Like nigga,
Nigga shed a little
that
tear,
hurt,
like,
bro.
damn, nigga.
man.
no,
Kinda
that
fucked me
shit,
up,
that
'cause,
shit
like,
was
That
deep.
shit hurt.
I
That
can't
shit
even
was-
like. I don't.
What you say? This the anniversary?
Yeah,
This when the
it was
nigga got
4 years,
in.
4
Fuck,
years ago today,
fuck that bitch ass nigga, man.
and you're like, it's one of those things. Like I can't even listen to Nip anymore. And it's not because like.
But it was 4 years ago today.
Today.
That he
Yeah,
died?
March
Today.
like
Oh, that's
30
crazy.
years.
as
It was a
fuck.
Sunday. I know that for a fact.
Damn, that's
I re-
crazy.
I
as
remember
fuck,
March
bro.
31st today.
Yeah.
Friday, March
Yeah,
I was
31st.
at a
that's
party,
crazy.
and I found out before the party. So it's like I saw the thing on Instagram that he also got shot in the head, whatever. And I'm like, okay, putting that out of my mind right the fuck now. Went to the party, did a bunch of blow, took some pills, was kicking it, sitting down. Party's winding down. Nipsey Hussle confirmed dead. I bawled. And then I'm at a party with white people too, and like they didn't get it. And that was one of those things where it was like you start to realize like we all know it, especially black people who work in corporate world, but like you start to see it in moments like that where like
The separation.
when I went to work, this Mexican chick who worked with, she just walked up to me and went, "We need to talk." And I went, "Yes, we do." And then we went and cried at work, and it was just like white people did.
Did you fuck her?
No.
He go always left.
Damn.
Mackie with
Over
McGlover.
here
Let's go
telling
left
fucking
field.
real ass
This motherfucker,
story.
man.
What?
And then the moment he asked the question, my first thought was, "What I have?"
What I?
And then I was just like,
What was
nah.
you doing? Say
Hey.
Nick, when if you could remember.
You want me to keep it real with you?
when Nip died?
Nigga, this
that
on my
day?
this on my mama, man. Man, I never get another dollar if I'm lying. Nigga, I was working on a Cutlass. Nigga, my nigga from Inglewood. Shouts out my nigga Hen. That nigga called me.
What up, Hen?
Nigga, that nigga was like, hey, Nick. Hey, they just shot Nipsey. I say, nigga, please, God, tell me you wasn't no niggas from Inglewood. I'm gonna be real with you. That's exactly my exact. Please, God, tell me you wasn't no niggas. You know what I'm saying? And nigga like, nah. And this was like maybe, I swear to God, this was maybe like about 5 minutes before the police. Nigga just told me, like, nigga, I was riding down. Nigga, he like, nigga, nigga, they just shot that nigga Nip, bro. I'm like, nigga, how you?
On the shit when
Nigga, I was working on the car. So then, you know, I go to look, I don't see nothing on TMZ or nothing.
Right.
Like, I give it like 15 minutes, nigga, look, nigga shot. And they call me back, like, nah, nigga, wasn't no niggas from Inglewood. Like, nigga, it was one of niggas' own homies.
What you was doing? If you could remember.
Me?
When Nipsey died.
Nigga, I had just got out of jail. I was in my backyard, nigga, like with my brothers. I couldn't really leave the house like that. I was in the back. You feel me? My PO. No, my PO was about to come film me. I had to go see my PO. My bitch was about to take me. I remember I was in my grandpa's backyard though, on Stanley. You know, I was back. I just started crying. You feel me? I had to be somewhere though, so I had to get it together real quick. You know what I'm saying? But it just bothered me throughout. That shit bothered me for months though, bro. I actually went over, bro. I'm not even supposed to be over there, and I went over there. What's the barbecue spot right there?
Woody's.
Yeah, I wasn't even supposed to be over there, but it was just they let everybody come show love, bro, just off the fact like they wasn't tripping. If you was from a gangster, Hoover, or whatever, they wasn't tripping. Everybody came over there. I was right there, bro, in the parking lot at Woody's, and I was showing my respects and everything. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was tripping. It was all love, but yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. You know, the blessing. That's what. But you know what? Again, that's why. So when I see Sad doing this thing, I can smile. First, you want me to tell you? First time I met Nipsey, with Max Slim and motherfucking Taboo.
Slim for sure. Free Max Slim.
Free Max Slim.
Everything.
I met Nipsey at his the marathon the little breakdown he had.
Yeah.
With the with 1500 or
Yeah.
at their little spot.
Yeah, 'cause they got a
was
spot
my
in
first
England.
time meeting
Yeah.
him. And I was happy that I did, bro, because like, you know, Kobe dying, Pac, just a couple motherfuckers that was alive when I was younger. I was just like fuck. I felt like I was like, I ain't seen none of these like people that you know what I mean? That molded me, motivated me.
Yeah.
Legends,
Culture.
I was happy as fuck that I went to that shit, bro, because like
These
I got to
faces
talk
of
to
LA,
him.
nigga.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a direct, but he was answering questions and shit. And I just got to tell him like, hey, first of all, like nigga, I'm a blood from nigga Pasadena, like, but bro, you nigga, I listen to you everything I'm doing, trapping, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? And got to ask him some shit, so that shit was dope. Like, cause the day he died, I was nigga at the house really going through some shit, and then like him kind of passing away, that shit like lit a fire under nigga, cause it's just like his whole persona, his mindset, everything. It was like
I thought Nip couldn't die, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
to me,
that's
that
how I
nigga was
felt.
like God.
It was like Kobe. It was
Not
like
in-
losing
Kobe
Kobe,
too.
bro.
Not
Same
in-
shit.
Not in L.A.
Nah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Not in L.A.
Yeah, not
Bro,
not
when,
there.
when I
rubbed me
heard,
wrong.
when I heard
What
that
the
shit,
fuck?
I knew what it was. Like, nigga,
You know the fucked up part of that shit? Like, I gotta, man, again, you know what I'm saying? It goes, like I said, it goes back to that brotherhood and that time being in L.A. Like, I got a chance to meet Nip before Nip was Nip.
For sure, yeah.
When he was in a different lane. You know what I'm saying?
Bullets ain't got no names, that type shit.
Man, it ain't a whole, like I'm talking about
Whole different nigga.
who he was running with at that time, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say too, man. Free Max Slim, man.
Man,
That's
free
a real
man,
nigga.
good
He
brother,
lost.
man.
He lost both of his little brothers, bro.
Kid Cali,
He
man,
brought
mamas.
he lost Kid Kelly and
Good
Miles.
gang,
He
man.
brought both of his little brothers.
Good brothers,
Good nigga.
man.
That's another nigga, bro. Like how I be saying, like
Yeah.
he not no like motherfucking like villain. He was trying to make it out this motherfucker too. It just situations be what situations be. You know what I'm saying? And you falling like, man, you never know, it can happen to anybody. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it still happen to me if I don't make the right choices. Like, but choices be choices. Like at the moment, like it's
Yeah,
a
you can't
thing at the
control it.
moment.
Every
Like you
step
can't
you take,
control.
brother.
Yeah,
Because I called myself.
that's a good nigga though,
I
man.
called myself the
Man,
other
that's
day
a man. You ain't never lied.
in a situation of like, you know, you get into it with somebody, right?
Yeah.
And I did the wrong thing. Like we both kind of went at it, and then like we walked away. And when I walked away, I'm like, this how this dumbass shit be happening. Because you know, what's his name? Rest in peace. That died out here. At
Cannon?
Cannon.
My nigga, rest
You know
in
what I'm
peace,
saying?
Cannon, for sure.
That's like me.
A good nigga.
That's how I get to Seattle.
Yeah.
Cannon and a couple other people was up here. And them are the names I used to hear. So like when I got up here, how the situation was explained, how it happened, it was over a bullshit ass argument. And I caught myself arguing with that dude, and like what he said, it be in them situations, bro. Like you could really wake up in the morning and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be on some player shit. I'm not woo doo woo," and then it'd be like a nigga do something or say something that pull you out of that shit, and then in the
Hey,
situation you don't even think.
It really
just do
hurts you when a good nigga die though. Like some niggas die, they be bad niggas. I'm gonna keep it real.
Oh yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then you
it
got some
is.
niggas that die, they be good niggas. You be like, damn, a nigga will shoot this nigga. Like all the good this nigga did. Like you would really kill this nigga. It be a lot of niggas. Like last year I lost 3 niggas like that. I lost 3 niggas. It made me sit back and really think like, damn, nigga, shoot this nigga. Like I only know this nigga from being like a good person, and from what I witnessed him do with other people was all good. All 3 of them, even Kennan. That shit fucked me up. Like even seeing now, I'm like, damn, life crazy. It be like how you was asking me earlier. Like I still have reality checks today. Like just with different shit that be happening. I always have reality checks. I'm like, damn, nigga shot Cannon over argument. That's crazy. I'm like, that little nigga was good. Like Steve-O was asleep. You know what I'm saying? It'd be just little different shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga sleep.
He died in his sleep or trying to kill him.
His cousin killed him in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? Different shit. Like, good nigga though.
Yeah.
Shit be crazy. Like,
Nigga
I
don't
ain't gonna
respect,
lie.
nigga
I
don't
don't expect
respect.
that type of shit to
Nigga
happen.
don't
So that
respect.
always be a reality check for me. Like, I don't even let niggas sleep around me with guns now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just never know what like we live in this life, bro. Like we
the
can.
last days,
It's so
homie.
many people we
Nah,
can
for
like
sure.
we can
Yeah.
use. We can make so many
I
people
lost my
as
best friend at
an
a house
example,
party.
but it's like, bro, we still living examples of what can happen. Motherfuckers try to rob niggas every day.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker try to take a nigga out every day. Like it's crazy. Like cause you got people that's like found a way, and then you got people that's still like hurting to trying to find a way. You know what I mean? I was one of them little niggas, bro. I regret a lot of the shit I did in the past, like stealing purses and robbing people and all the shit I was doing. Because nowadays I'm one of them people that's like a hard working motherfucker for what I'd be mad if a nigga come rob me from my $100,000 chain. You know what I'm saying? Break in my house and take my $1 million cash that I've been saving up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It hurt my feelings. And I was one of them little niggas that used to do that. So like now I got a different outlook on everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Should
no,
be crazy,
I
man.
I had my wake up call was a scenario that I hope to never repeat again, where I had to explain to my grandmother how her son died. That for me, like, and there was some street shit that was going on, which made it more awkward because grandma doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and she's trying to figure out.
What city was this in?
This was out here.
Out here in Seattle?
This was in Bremerton.
Yeah.
And like after that, for me, it was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that shit again. Because it's not just grandma asking, it's mom's trying to figure it out.
Right.
Other uncles trying to figure it out. Other uncles trying to figure it out. You got all these family members asking about all this shit going on that I'm in and around. And it kind of put me in this position where I was just like, yo, the stress that I was dealing with living and being around those things that perpetuated that situation. It's like, you know what? I don't think I like that shit no more. Like, because when I was younger, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So we all did, man.
Everybody
And then
did, for sure.
Once it bit me in the family, and now I got to sit there holding the fucking bag, I'm like, you know what? I think maybe I'm going to go in this other direction, do some other shit. And that's what set me on the path that I'm at now.
Man.
And I'm thankful for it. That's why when I talk that square nigga shit, I'm joking because I'm not square at all. But it's because I want other young people to realize it's cool to not have certain kind of problems. But you have to work in a certain way. You have to live a certain kind of life. You have to deal with things in a different kind of way. You got to learn to regulate your motherfucking emotions, people.
Control your emotions.
You got to regulate. If you can regulate your emotions, the guy who bumps into you won't bother you. That little argument that can escalate, it won't escalate because you can regulate your emotions, have context and perspective, and go, you know what is this not that fucking serious?
But
And,
hey,
and
Barack, you
that's
think you
and
can
that's a
squeeze the
free
trigger?
game from the black white man right there.
Could you squeeze the trigger, Barack?
Yeah.
If you had to.
Yeah.
Damn, you
I believe it. I
Man,
believe
it's
it.
hypothetical. Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
it's
it,
not
nigga.
hypothetical. It's not,
I
it's
believe
not
it.
like I haven't squeezed one before.
I'm just saying, like,
But
Legend.
like it's
Man, that nigga screamed,
I
nigga, and
choose-
popped, man.
over here crying and shit like I don't want to do it. Nah.
Fuck, man. Nah, man, that's a man. You make a great perspective on that one, man. Because I swear
Yeah,
to
for
God,
sure,
man, on the real, man, I have to totally agree, man. Because emotions, baby. 30 seconds of emotions, nigga, will change your whole life. But hey, but it's never the nigga that's getting money.
No, for sure.
It's never the nigga that's getting money,
always
nigga.
it's
The nigga
always
that's
the
having money, he
unbalance.
ain't never tripping.
Yeah,
sometimes it do.
Hey, so speaking on that,
Ego.
you think that everything
I seen it
you
happen.
think that everything really happened for a reason or shit just be happening?
Nigga, you owe the game. That's what I call it.
And you just lose if you lose.
You owe the game.
I take my wins with my losses, man. I
It's
respect
cause and
it.
I
effect,
said that in
You
the
feel me?
song, celebrate the losses with the wins.
I
You
respect
owe the
it.
game.
You're the game for sure.
Nigga, I rob motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying?
So then, like what he said earlier,
understood.
can you really like some of the niggas that we lose that was really bad? Is it
Yeah,
like
I totally
is
understand.
it like, you know?
Put it like this. You know what I mean? And at the same time, we all in the race. The biggest lie a nigga told me, man, was calling lifestyle, man, the game. Instead of calling it exactly what it is, the life. So we walk around, oh man, the game, man, the game. Nigga, this ain't the game, nigga, this is life.
Man,
This just life. It's not the game.
sure.
So what you choose and how you choose to do with your time is what's gonna show you the value later in life. Niggas ain't got no goddamn Social Security. Motherfuckers ain't got, so it's like you gotta make, by this money coming, how it's coming, when it's coming, you gotta make the right investments right now. And cross your fingers and your toes that it works out for you. Because you gambling on yourself, rather if you a rapper, a businessman, a lawyer, or whatever the fuck it is. If you're in the corporate America or if you're in a certain thing, you're at it, man, you work for somebody. So you for sure you're gonna get paid, but at the end of it all, tomorrow they can, hey, we're cutting $5,000, we're cutting 4,000 of the jobs. And that's just it. So it's like everybody is building a lane and trying to build a niche. And it's like, man, you know, what you gonna do? How you gonna take care of yourself, man? What are you gonna do 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line? And you gotta start thinking like that. That's the main focus. Niggas lied to me. I chased all the wrong things for many years. I always wanted to have European cars. I always wanted to have the latest and the greatest in jewelry and the shoes and the clothes and the traveling and showing up and showing out. I always wanted to stand on the couch